ekiri mu Palamenti olutalo lukutte wansi ne waggulu lwa buli bwanguzi anti Palamenti eyitiddwa bukubirire bunnambiro oluvannyuma lwa bajeti eyayisibwa juuzi wano gye buvuddeko General Museveni okweteekamu akambayaaya n'agigaana ng'agamba mbunne erimu obudi bw'enguzi erimu ensimbi ezayisiddwamu ez'obubbi ez'obufere nga tagenda kukikkiriza tanagitaako mukono n'agikomyawo mu Palamenti eddemu eteesebweko eddemu eyisibwe butya ng'ensimbi eziteereddwamu eziwera obumbi busatu n'omusobyo oli bw'abadde agenda okwewa buli kadde ziveemu olwo balyoke ate baddemu bagiise bujja eryoke agiteekeko omukono kati nno ababaka beereno beerangira bubbi beerangira bufere beerangira bukumpanya buli omu alangira munne bajeti komiti mu mwateekamu ensimbi ezo sipiika gwe aziteekamu abalala mmwe banziteekamu ekiri eno ngumi egenda kutokota butokosi batubifune.
Members, first I want to apologize for calling you for this special session because I know you've been bonding with your members, your voters. We are truly sorry for calling you on short notice, and I want to welcome you this afternoon for the sitting. As per the notice that was issued by the clerk on 26th June 2024, the purpose of this sitting is for reconsideration of the Appropriation Bill 2024, which was initially passed by this House on 16th May 2024, and it was transmitted to the President on 31st May 2024, but it was returned by His Excellency the President on 22nd June 2024, and that is pursuant to Article 91(3)(c) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. The return of the bill was within the 30 days as prescribed by Article 91(3) of the Constitution. Honorable members, Article 91(6) of the Constitution enjoins the House to reconsider a bill which His Excellency returns. And I want to tell this House, this bill is just like any other bill that has always been returned. Therefore, pursuant to Article 143(1) of the Rules of Procedure, I'll read the President's letter, which is returning the bill, and I'll read it verbatim. You have something? I thought I was reading the letter.
Madam Speaker, Rule 9 of our Rules of Procedure is on seating arrangement in the House. Specifically, rule
There is an order.
against procedure, maybe from a new MP. Madam Speaker, Rule 9(3) is couched in mandatory terms. The seats to the left hand of the Speaker shall be reserved for the leader of the opposition and members of the opposition party or parties in the House. Madam Speaker, this rule is couched in mandatory terms. These NRM people who are squeezing us, let them stand there. Because the rule said so.
Honorable,
The rule is to, I am drawing the attention of the Speaker to the rule. It
Honorable
cannot
Member.
be Parliament chorusing in the ruling, otherwise that will be a market.
Thank you. Honorable members, I respect Rule 9 that you've just read, but as a Speaker of the House, when you look at Rule 9(5), the Speaker shall ensure that each member of Parliament is comfortable in the House, is comfortable, and that's why I said free sitting. Honorable members, when we're in this house, we are brothers and sisters. Let's just make sure that we are comfortable. We are comfortable, and let's sit wherever you can. No, it is only free sitting, please.
Speaker, as you have quoted the rules, I agree with you. But what is painful is members sitting next to us and they turn against us on serious matters. So keep in our side. The way I want UPDF to, we should share their votes whenever we are voting. 5 UPDF on opposition, 5 UPDF on NRM, and then we move on.
You're already
But
debating
they turn
on
against us
anticipation.
and they go Pachuriam.
You're debating on anticipation. Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, as I said, I'm going to read the President's letter. The letter is addressed to the Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Speaker, Parliament of Uganda, Kampala, dated 22nd June 2024. Reference is budget reallocation by Parliament. The recent case of the members of Parliament that were arrested for some alleged offenses has highlighted the mistake that the members of Parliament interfering with the constitutional mandate of the President of budgeting for the country by reallocating monies budgeted for the core sectors of the economy. In the last 4 financial years, the members of Parliament have been reallocated a total of Uganda shillings 3.7 trillion. This is a real sabotage. When we reconstructed Kampala-Masaka Road, we used Uganda shillings 440 billion. Therefore, diverting the 3.1 trillion in 4 years is equivalent to aborting 9 big roads of the Kampala-Masaka type, or a much larger number of smaller roads. You know very well the important roads that we have been struggling with. You have seen how much the Tirinyi-Palisa-Kumi road has helped the people of the area by avoiding the need to pass through Mbale city when they are traveling to Soroti. You have seen how the Musita, Mayuge, Namayingo, Busia road has helped the people of that area. You have seen how the Mukono, Katosi, Nkokonjero, Nyenga road has helped the people of that area. Yet, for the Tirinyi-Palisa-Kumi road, we used Uganda shillings 443.42 billion only. How much more happy would you have the Ugandans be if you have tarmacked the Kumi, Ngora, Serere, Bugondo road? the Soroti Amuria Achanpi Patong Abim Road, the Kanoni Michana Road, the Nyansi Kasanda Bukunyu Kivoga Road, the Sembabule Liantonde Rakai Road, the Luero Butalangwa Ngoma Masindi Road, the Nsinka Nyakabirizi Road, the Nakivale Rakai Road, the Fort Portal Kijura Road, etc. I have written this issue. See my letter dated 28th April 2020. The Attorney General has guided on the matter. The court have guided, yet the practice goes on. There are 3 mistakes involved here. These are indiscipline in budgeting, sabotaging the national priorities, and now the suspicion of massive corruption. I am therefore writing to request that this practice stops accordingly. As per Article 91(3)(c) of the Constitution of 1995, I decline to assent to Appropriation Bill 2024 and return it to Parliament, and request that no reshuffling of the budget should ever happen again without an input of the executive. Apart from the legality and constitutionality of the issues involved, there is common sense. Sprinkling money by MPs to get cheap popularity in their constituencies will make us to lose the focus on the core items. How can patriots be part of these mistakes? Signed by the President, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Honorable members, that is a letter which is returning the bill. Honorable members, Honorable Leon. Honorable members, as you are aware, Rule 143(2) of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament requires that I refer the returned bill to the relevant committee, which in this case is the Budget Committee. However, the Budget Committee is not yet fully constituted because not all sectoral committees have their leadership in place. As you may recall, the sectoral committee chairpersons are ex-officials of members of Budget Committee as provided for under Rule 173(2) of the Rules of Procedure. Yes, procedure.
Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues, given the statement you have just made and the letter for the return of the bill that you have read, I wish to seek for your guidance as the custodian of the rules of procedure. And while seeking for this guidance, I wish to read Rule 143, Sub-Rule 2, together with Rule 2 under interpretation that defines a committee. Right Honorable Speaker, Rule 143.2 reads, the Speaker shall refer the bill to the relevant committee, and the committee shall consider the request of the President and report to the House within 2 weeks. Under Rule 2, a committee, Right Honorable Speaker, means a committee of the whole House,
Is on procedure.
a standing committee, a sectoral committee,
Is on procedure.
a select committee, an ad hoc committee, or any other committee of Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker, you have stated that under Rule 143.2, you may be under obligation to refer it to the Parliamentary Committee on Budget. And yet under Rule 2, the scope in terms of definition of a committee is wider, indicating means a committee of the whole House, a standing committee, a sectoral committee, a select committee. Right Honorable Speaker, wouldn't it be procedurally right for you to invoke your powers and this House constitutes itself into a committee of the whole House under Rule 2 of the Rules of Procedure of this Parliament?
Thank you. Honorable members, I was still communicating. Honorable members. Council, you have nowhere to sit. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. Please give council where to sit. Honorable members, can we have some silence? Pius, get out of there. You are not a minister. Honorable members. Honorable members. Can I have some silence? Can I have silence? Honorable members, I was still communicating. Under the rules, I'm supposed to send the report, I mean the returned bill to the committee. And the relevant committee that I'm supposed to send the bill is the Committee of Budget. And as I said before, that the Budget Committee is not well constituted. And why is it not well constituted? Because we do not have other chairpersons, about 18 chairpersons. We do not have the chairpersons, and I think that is the spirit that the government chief whip came up with, that instead of going to the committee, can we handle it as a committee of the whole House? Honorable Dur, Constitutional Affairs.
Right Honorable Speaker, you are right, but I must add that the strongest justification for not sending this bill to the Budget Committee is that there is a very serious allegation of grave corruption against the Budget Committee. And the wording of that letter by the president that specifically mentions allegations of corruption, and he's not doing it for the first time. When he came to pay tribute to the late Cecilia, he accused Parliament, in your presence, that the Parliament is corrupt. When we went for State of Nation, he said that. On Budget Day, he said that. And in the letter, the accusation is against all members of the Budget Committee. I would feel extremely uncomfortable that this reference is made to the Budget Committee. I support that the Committee of the whole House, and we are here seated, can actually process the matter.
Thank you, thank you. Is that seconded? Seconded by Okwalinga, by Aroboy, by Alion, by the Vice President of Uganda, Prime Minister, Deputy Security, by the whole of front desk. Thank you. Honorable members, I now put a question that the appropriation bill as returned by His Excellency the President be referred to the committee of the whole House. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Madam Speaker, I have two procedural issues. The first is that the government chief whip did not move a motion. He actually rose on procedure and he was seeking guidance. That is the first procedural issue I am seeking for your intervention. The second one, I disagree with my Minister for Justice that the whole of the Budget Committee is actually accused of corruption. I sit on that Budget Committee. I have never asked or even signed the major report.
Honorable members, can I reread the letter?
Yes.
First of all, the issue of moving a motion is basically a prayer that somebody seeks for the House to take a decision. And he had his prayer, which has been put to a vote, and it has been accepted. So it passes. You want the letter to be reread? First of all, honorable members, we cannot say that our members are corrupt. We cannot, even if some of our members have been arrested and they're in prison, there is a presumption of innocence. Honorable members, can you shut up? Please. There is a presumption of innocence. You cannot say somebody is a thief. How many members are in a budget committee? How many are you? Eh? Chairman, how many members? There are 65 members in the budget committee. Now we want a clarification from a clarification.
Right, Honorable Speaker. This is a house of record.
Search.
This is a house of record.
Search.
I want to clarify as follows. I was present when the head of state came to pay his tribute to the late Cecilia Ogwal. And in his speech, he said it, Madam Speaker, you were there. The president accused this parliament of being corrupt. When we were in Kololo, it was mentioned. In this letter the president has written the word corruption and said with allegation. It is in this letter. It is also factual.
Thank you. Honorable members, let's give each one is, let's give people time.
Just the justification that I had
Yes,
for supporting that the committee of the whole house handles this matter
yes.
was based on one, the reallocations being contested by the president was done by the budget committee and brought to this house. And the house adopted it. So it means the budget committee already did their part. This house can then sit. This house can sit and therefore take a decision on a case-by-case basis on the matters raised by the president.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commercial.
Thank you. Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker. I have a proposal.
Honorable members,
Right.
honorable members, if the statement of corruption hurt anybody, that one we must say really sorry about it.
Right.
But honorable members, nobody is corrupt. If that's what you want to hear.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. This matter, Right Honorable Speaker, the matter is before us. Whether we do ping pong on who is corrupt and who is not, the matter is before us. When the budget committee brings the report, it is approved by the whole house. Whether you want to pretend that you are not touched or not, you are part of this parliament. It is my view, therefore, Right Honorable Speaker, that we restrict ourselves to either reconsideration or rejection of this matter, and we pass it and move. The rest is grasshopper mentality. You are in one bottle, just biting each other for no reason. That is my.
Thank you. Isaiah.
Madam Speaker.
Isaiah.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Isaiah.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker and members, the appropriation bill was brought to this house. Budget committee did its work. This parliament passed it. I could be more comfortable, Right Honorable Speaker, if we compared what we passed at this house and what was sent to the president for consenting. As long as we first know what we passed, maybe you never know along the way. You never know along the way. That's why you need to first look at what we passed and what was sent to the president. Before you can proceed, Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable members.
Madam. Proceed.
Honorable members. Honorable members. When a bill is passed in this house, it goes to the legal team to refine it and send it for assent. The bill that was sent to the president is what was passed in this house. We want to get a confirmation from the Minister of Finance. Was the bill which was passed in this house, is that what was received by the president?
Madam Speaker, I wish to confirm that the bill which Parliament passed on 16th of May 2024 is the same bill that was sent to the President for assent.
Thank
And
you.
here with me is the copy which I can lay.
Thank you. Aisha. Atikins.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Susan.
I have two procedural issues. Right Honorable Speaker. First, Speaker, you earlier ruled that the front bench will always be designated for the ministers. Right Honorable Speaker, our side people do not have where to sit. It is full by NRM officers, and they are seated very uncomfortably, one sitting on another. I request that you'll ask the NRM backbenchers to leave the front bench of the opposition. That's one. Number two, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, listening to the President's letter, actually, the President's letter blames corruption on the whole House. I even doubt whether at this time we have the moral authority to discuss what the President sent back to us after he has accused us, all of us, of being corrupt. Number two, when you listen to the President's letter, there are serious legal issues he speaks to. In a way, he wants his bill, the statutory bill that came to us, to pass as he brings it. Does Parliament have any mandate to appropriate, according to him? According to that letter, the President says we do not have mandate to tamper with his budget the way he brings to us. We honestly need legal interpretation whether this House has mandate to appropriate. And if the House has mandate to appropriate, then what is the form of appropriation that Parliament should do or can do? Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you.
Procedure, Right Honorable.
Thank you. Honorable members, and nobody will take it away from us. Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. I need your protection, Right Honorable Speaker. Yes, Prime Minister. Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues, I want to request honorable members to appreciate that the President respects this House. That's why he sent back this bill for reconsideration. If he was not respecting us, he has other options. He can warrant, but he went aside. He decided back this bill because he respects this House. Can I request, Right Honorable Speaker, that you allow the Attorney General to come in at this time so that he can guide us?
Procedure, we shall guide ourselves. Procedure.
Audria.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to thank you for the opportunity. Right Honorable Speaker, the issue of corruption in this Parliament has gone beyond borders. Right Honorable Speaker, we have lost trust in the Budget Committee. That is why I think the President has written to you, so that this House can be given opportunity to scrutinize the budget in relation to his rejections for reallocation. Madam Speaker, the procedural matter I want to raise is debate and let the House go for the reallocation. You have ruled, Madam Speaker. Are we moving well procedurally on a matter that you have ruled on?
Thank you. Honorable members, Rule 222. Rule 222, reconsideration of the decision of the House. The House has already made a decision. The House has already made a decision. Can I now have the minister move a motion?
Item 3, motion for reconsideration of the Appropriation Bill 2024 as returned by His Excellency the President in accordance with Article 91(3)(c) of the Constitution and Rule 143 of the Rules of Procedure.
Procedure, Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable
Procedure, Right Honorable Speaker.
Doctor, you wait. Let him move a motion, and you will bring all of that when we are in the committee of the whole House.
Procedure, Right Honorable Speaker. Procedure, Right Honorable Speaker.
Ekiri mu Parliament kyekyo kitalo butalo kikabuka bintu bya kwerangira kuli yanguzi buli omu yeegaana speaker awoza kimu nobody is corrupt here balagamba tuleme kweyisaako obuli bw'enguzi buli wano pereze lwalo yakukusa ensimbi n'aziteekamu atulina okusooka okuddamu okukebera budget gyetwayisa yatwalibwa wa Museveni obaawo wano omuntu yayiyayiya n'ateekamu akantu akalala olutalo luliwo Museveni yagala kuteeka omukono ku budget ogya approvinga n'agikomyawo nti Elimu Sente ezaasobaganye ezaayisiddwawo Samboda agenda kubanga azirya n'agamba nedda tajja kukkiriza bubbi kakomyewo naye nga mwagisonga mu sipiika oyo kale katubirabe ebinaavaayo tujja tubibawa mwenna abaliko Omukama Katonda asibe akuume tujja kuddamu mweraba.